Hey Switcher, so something that comes up a lot on these scoreboards, people want to know how do when are we gonna get a like integration with scoreboard systems and whatnot. Kind of the best thing right now is to do picture-in-picture, like a screencast, also from another phone that's running some kind of scoreboard system, and those are great ways to get it done. But if you're not in a situation like that, or you don't have that capability, you can actually do it inside of Switcher. Not so much keeping time, but keeping score is actually very easy if you kind of follow my directions here. So let's just say we want to do a scoreboard at the bottom of our screen, sort of like ESPN-ish. That's kind of what they do most of the time. So just follow me for a second. This is going to take 2 or 3 minutes to explain to you, so I'm going to try not to waste any time. But the idea is very easy once we get going. So we're going to add a title. Come down here to dynamic templates. First thing we want to do, this first number is pretty important because we're gonna copy it a few times. Come up here and take the dimming off. We're going to keep these numbers pretty large. This is just sort of the standard. We'll make it a 0 first. Because obviously the game's going to start out 0 to 0. I actually messed up there. Let's edit it again. Move it down here, bottom left of center. So we want the capabilities. Let's just say, hypothetically, for the purpose of this demonstration, we want the capabilities to go 0 to 2. So at 2, you're a winner. I mean, very, very simple game. So we will duplicate our 0 twice. We'll name the second and the third number 1 and 2. So go into those numbers. Let's edit that second one in order. Number 1. And the third one, number 2. Okay, the order in which we've done things here is very important. Want to edit everything off of that first number. So just give you a demonstration of what that's going to do. So we'll put 0 on the screen. All of a sudden there's one competitor and they have 0 points. What if they score 1? You push 1 and it brings up 1 over the 0. If they score another one, it's 2 over the 1. Now I will tell you, I've done a lot of scoring on this system, and to keep it organized, I would then want to go back and take the number 1 off the screen. You can't see it anymore on the screen because the number 2 overlaid over the 1. But later on, when you want to go back to 0, like I just did, you've already done all the hard work, which would be for maybe starting another game. Now, if we want to get another competitor, obviously you're playing a game, we'll go through that first number that we did, we'll duplicate that 0. Now this one we want to edit again. We need to move it to right center. And this is going to be just sort of an ish placement. It's just right center-ish. If you want to actually go through and make it look good, there's going to be a little bit of work on that. So this is what it's going to look like now for the sake of this demonstration. So we'll go ahead and duplicate that. The placement is important. You don't want to duplicate it how many ever times you want. Numbers, for instance, we don't want to do it 50 times if it's in the wrong spot. So make sure those first 2 numbers look good. So, but for the sake of this, this is going to be great. So we'll duplicate this twice. We will edit the first one that I just duplicated, make it a 1. Oops. And now we'll edit the second one. Make it a number 2. And so everything's a jumbled mess. It's like, how do you keep score? So we need to order them appropriately. So as you can see on the left side of your screen, the bottom left where all the numbers are, it goes 0, 1, 1. So we want that left side of the screen to all be graphics that are 0, 1, 2, and left to center, so that they're correct when you pop up. So the zeros are correct at the top. We just need to kind of switch around everything else. So this number 1 here at the bottom needs to be the first one we reorder. And that actually put the 2 1s in the right spot all by itself. And we'll switch around these 2 number 2s. And everything should be good. So score 1 for each opponent, score 2 for each opponent, going in a left to right motion. I'll take the right side just off of the screen in order and make sure everything is good. Taking the left side off the screen in order, and that's exactly what you want. So now if someone goes from 0 to 2, easy peasy. And that's it. You know, just the kind of the one tip that I would share is take the old numbers off the board after you get new numbers. So you go from 0 to 1, and then you get another point in the next round or whatever. Go ahead and push that number 1, take it off the screen. It's just a good idea. Now, I would have names, maybe pictures of the teams. If it's football teams, put their mascot in there. Just give create another title and have it be blank, and just kind of have it shoot across that whole bottom of the screen, and that would be a background for all of it. So there's ways you can improve the look of this, but this is the basic idea. So, you know, thanks for watching, and good luck.